Hello, everyone, and peace of the Lord to all of you. Please invite your friends and let us have some good time together. I was going to talk about how Allah created the cat, which is a very important topic. I mean, we need to know how the cat is created. But there is many cats in the comment section. We need to answer them too. Everybody's saying to me, meow, meow, meow. So so I had no choice except to change the topic so we can answer some meow. From time to time, I get people who say things in the comment section. I don't really bother with it because it's funny and stupid. But sometimes stupid is good. I mean, what we can do. It's reality. So we will go and show you some comment from the comment section so we can see together what Muslims and even some not Muslims talking about. We started with this guy. His name is Muhammad Shazni. Muhammad Shazni. I feel sad for the narrator. He is laughing now. He's just mocking when he read the Quran. But after he dies, I cannot imagine what will happen to him. You scared me now. I mean, I don't know why you cannot imagine. Isn't it the Quran told you what Allah will do to me? According to your funny God, the one who don't obey him and believe in him, he will insert in his anus 70-arm chain. I mean, obviously, this is a great reason for us to believe in Allah. You don't want somebody to play with your anus, especially if it's Allah. Now, I was really not sure if I should believe in Allah or not. But after I saw this verse, I am really convinced. Because either Allah or your anus, choose one. I mean, what kind of God, this God, he do this? What is this? What? I don't know if you yourself, you have an anus insurance, but I advise you to get one because, according to Islam, nobody guarantee who will go to heaven. Your prophet, he said, it's about destiny. It's not about what you do or what you say. We have a Muslim saying, stop lying. The verse in the front of you, a servant of the most merciful. His name is the servant of the most merciful. What does that mean? Are you the one who will insert the chain? Stop lying. I mean, the verse in the front of them, stop lying. The verse in the front, stop lying. But the verse, stop lying. Lying. But lying. But it's lying. What? Lying. The verse in lying. And the funny is, this is miracle, I think. It's a mathematical miracle. The chapter Allah speaking about inserting a chain in your anus is chapter number 69. How you can explain to me such a miracle? Lying. Lying. But my friend, I'm telling you, you are lying. I mean, the fastest answer from a Muslim, lying. It doesn't matter what you show them. It doesn't matter what you put for them in the screen. You are lying. Let us read the interpretation of the scholars, because maybe lying. This is your scholars, Abdul, Mr. Lying. This is the best answer you have for us. We have the verse, we have the interpretation, we have your scholars, we have your prophet. And yet you say to us lying. All right. So here, this is Ibn Kathir. May Allah bless him and give him extra versions. He says, fasten him on a chain wherefore the length is 70 cubit. Ka'b al-Ahbar said, every ring of it will be equal to the entire amount of iron found in the world. Al-Wafi reported from Ibn Abbas, from Ibn Jurayj, from, this is Islam, from, until you get dizzy. And then fasten him, it will be entered into his buttocks. His what? His buttocks? Where is the servant of Allah? Allah will insert a chain in your buttocks, and look how big the chain is. Every ring of it is equal to all the iron in the world. This is a very small chain, brother. How big is your anus? It's the miracle of anus. Allah will extend your anus. You know, you are like, 6 foot tall or 5 foot tall, but yet your anus is like 1 billion kilometers. Alhamdulillah. So this guy is saying, I'm worried about you when you die, what will happen to you? And look at the science. It will be entered into his buttocks and pulled out of his mouth. American horror movie. They will arrange it in a chain like lactose, arranged on the stick, being roasted, barbecue. And then, okay, and it will run from his behind until brought out of his nostrils. So he will not be able to stand off his 2 feet. How you insert him? I mean, look at the problem now. Standing, the problem is standing. Oh boy. So when the Muhammadan here saying to me, I'm sorry about you, what will happen to you? And I'm sorry about you because this might happen to you. According to your prophet, there's no guarantee for heaven for anyone. Let us show you, my friend. Here, if we go to the hadith, your prophet, he says, it's a destiny. Destiny. It's like gambling. Islam is a gambling cult. Read it. Here your prophet saying that a person of you, he might do the work of people of heaven. And then what is written by Allah will take over and he will start acting the act of people of hellfire and he go to hell. So according to your prophet, I might go to heaven, you go to hell. Read carefully. By Allah, who's talking? Muhammad himself. A person among you may do the deeds of people of the fire till there is only a cubit and arm beneath breathe distance between him and the fire. Suppose this is me. But then, brother, what is written by Allah, brother, he ordered the angels to write, brother, proceed, brother. And then he does the deed of people, brother, and he enter it. That's me. And then, read carefully. This is you now, Abdul, the one who says to me, you are sorry for me. And then, a man may do the deeds of the people of paradise till there is only a cubit or a 2 between him and paradise. You're almost in the door. And then, brother, that is written, proceed, and he does the deed of people of fire and he enter it. So what you are saying, what your prophet saying, that I might go to heaven, you might go to hell, which means it is your anus is going to be insert in it, the chain as we see in the Quran. What do you think? This is religion. So in Islam, there is nothing is called believer. It's just luck. What Allah He wrote for you, it's going to happen. If He wrote for you, you go to hell, you go to hell. Doesn't matter what you do. And the hadith in front of you, and this is authentic. Sahih al-Bukhari. Sahih al-Bukhari, brother. Now we move in the comment. Let us see different comment. Here we go. A Muslim, he said, Islam is the fastest growing religion and most convert are ex-Christians. My friend, I don't know. I think your prophet is a liar then. Honestly, I'm really disappointed of you. So your prophet, he did lie when he said that Islam starts as a small, strange religion and will end as a small, strange religion. Takbir, false prophet. Because if what you are saying is true, that's mean what Muhammad is saying is false. However, my friend, you can go right now and search in YouTube. 16,000 Muslims. This was many years ago, you know, I mean, I think it was 7-8 years ago. 16,000 Muslims leave Islam a day to Christianity. And your TV station was crying for it. 16,000 a day, not a year. What are you talking about? And if Islam is the fastest growing religion, as you claim, which Islam? Who is Islam? You know, the Muslims, they count numbers. They count Iranian as Muslims when they want, but they are Shia. They count Ahmadiyya as Muslims, but they are Shia. And the Iranian, most of them, maybe 80% of them, they don't believe in Islam. The same as if you go in Egypt, they count the Christians as Muslim. They count the Ethiopian, more than the half of the country are Christians. They count everybody as a Muslim. And the same time, the second we ask them who is a Muslim, we will find nobody is a Muslim. Which Islamic sect is the Muslim sect? Isn't it your prophet? He says, my nation will be 73 sects. One of them will go to heaven and the rest will go to hell. So your ratio is 1 to 73. So from every 73 Muslims, there's one will go to heaven. So what Islam you are talking about? And what sect is that one will go? And Muhammad, he made it clear that the sect must be small. Small, as you see in front of you. Small. I don't know. As I know that the son of the founder of Hamas became a Christian. As I know that big sheikhs became a Christians. As I know that, you know, let us say that the whole world became a Muslim. But that will not convince me that Islam is not a stupid religion. Solomon have an army of birds, chickens, and he have a flying carpet and a flying horse. He have the ring which control the world. He controlled the genie. The genie, they dive for him. You know what? I want to do diving training, but I need to go and be close to the ocean. But after I learned from your God that genie, they have a skills of diving, and they dive for Solomon to bring him jewelries from the ocean. Look, chapter 38, verse number 36, 37, 38, 39. I mean, you can read all of them if you want. And what I like most is when Sulaiman, he died and he was standing on his stick for a year. And then nobody noticed that he is dead. I'm really convinced you should convert to Islam. The guy, he died for a year standing. And why nobody noticed that he is dead? Because he is standing holding a stick. And then how people didn't notice that he is dead? Because the termite ate his stick. truly am convinced. And by the way, you might say I'm making things up, you know. No, it's in front of you. Here we go. You can open the interpretation. And really, every builder and diver, like what the heck? So genie, they work as diver, and this is their profession, to be honest with you. You will not find a genie is a doctor or an engineer. No, no. They are builders, either builders or divers. Bingo. They don't do other jobs. Okay? But to be honest with you, the story which I like most in this chapter is when Suleiman, he died and he was standing in his stake. I want to get that stake. You know, I'll go live on YouTube one day and I die, I will be holding the stake. And all of you will be like, Christian Prince is still alive. Christian Prince still alive. Because I'm holding the stake. I mean, it's not easy, you know. Allah, he have a trick. Allah, he don't want the genie to notice that Suleiman is dead. I mean, why you make him die? Make him live a year more. What the point of this stake? No, brother. Allah, he have wisdom, special wisdom. Okay? Chapter 38, verse number 34. Let us open the interpretation. Because you might say, I'm lying. Lying. What is the guy, a servant of Allah? Say lying, brother. Chapter 38, verse number 34. 38. How beautiful. How beautiful, my friend. Now, you know, interpretation of the Quran, I think, is the most fun part. You will see here, every one of them, he give you a different story. Every one of the, I mean, it's the same Quran, but every one have different story, all right? So, genie, you know, they obey Suleiman because he have a ring. This is true. I mean, if you have the ring, you will have control of everything. Let us be real. All of us, we watch the movie. It's called the Lord of the Ring. All of you, don't lie. I saw you. And all of you, you enjoy it very much. And you see how Harry Potter, peace upon him, he was working so hard to take over the ring, because the one who take over the ring, he controlled the world. All right? What is the strongest point for the question, where is the Injil of Jesus? Well, don't change my topic, my friend. Focus with me, guys. Or focus with me, please. You see, we are talking about something. Don't ask me a question. Have nothing to do with you know, like, what do you want more than this? Huh? What do you want more than this? Anyway. So, I'm truly convinced that Islam is a great religion. I mean, you know, what about Suleiman? He fly in a flying carpet. How many of us we enjoy the flying carpet cartoon, and we wish to have one? Now we have Corona, you have to do a vaccine or etc. If you have the flying carpet, you just fly. Very simple, easy. Huh? Where is the flying carpet of Suleiman here in the interpretation? Here we go. We subjugated for him the wind and blew gently by his order whenever he willed. Al-Hasan al-Basri, may Allah have mercy on him, said, Suleiman, peace be upon him, slaughtered the horse of anger. This is a flying horse. You have a flying horse, man. He slaughtered it because of anger. I mean, how you do that? This is your airplane. He decided to destroy his jet. Okay, for the sake of Allah. So Allah compensated him with something better. So Suleiman, he killed his flying horse. He opened his door. He found Allah. Surprise. You know, like, you know, when somebody buy you a car, never happened to me. But anyway, maybe one day. Who want coffee with this beautiful story? So Allah compensated him with something better and swifter. The wind, whose morning was a month journey and afternoon a journey. This is a flying carpet by a distance, by the morning, I mean, by like very fast. It's going to go a distance of a month by the camel's speed. But you see, I think they changed Ibn Kathir, by the way. I mean, they are taken off from the pages. Where is the flying carpet? Until now, he did not say where it says the mat, and they took it off. They took it off. I don't see it. I did read the same page 1,000 times. I mean, you have my videos all over. It says that he have a made, you know, it's made from wood, etc. I cannot find it. Where is that story? Let me search. Maybe I miss it. Yeah, it's gone. They took it off, brother. Oh, here, look at this one. This one is about Afrit. I mean, how many of us don't believe in Afrit? We have to believe in Afrit. Afrit is a genie, but he is so fast. That's why they call him Afrit. Like by the blink of your eye, he can bring you whatever you want. He's so fast. And Afrit from the jinn among the jinn came to me last night. Afrit came to Muhammad, by the way. True story. And always the Afrit come to Muhammad when there's nobody there. I think all of you are Afrit. Unbelievable. I just opened the podcast and we have now 700 people. You must be Afrit to come so fast to join the broadcast. Afrito, Afrito. I like you, Afrito. So Afrit, he came to Suleiman and he told him, hold on, before I go to Suleiman, Muhammad, he captured Afrit. Look at this story. إن أفريتا من الجن تفلت علي البارحة. Let us go and read it like more clear in the hadith. Hold on. أفريت من الجن. Look at this story, how beautiful. True story. So Muhammad, he told his people that when he was praying, let us read together, you know, and this is Sahih Bukhari. Don't tell me it's a lie. Hello? I will be upset from you. The Prophet said last night, last Christmas, last night, nothing happened now. Nobody see anything. Muhammad, when he say a story, nobody saw it. Nobody witnessed. Muhammad, it happened to him last night. Afrit from the jinn came to me and wanted to interrupt me, my prayer. But Allah enabled me to overpower him. I wanted to fasten him to one of the pillars of the mosque. Muhammad, now he captured him. I got you. And now Muhammad is thinking about, should I tie him up, not to tie him up? Should I tie him up, not to tie him up? Should I tie him up, not to tie him up? Should I tie him up? Not, you know, come back tomorrow, guys. Should I tie him up, not to tie him up? Should I tie him up? Come on. And then he got it. He remembered. But I remember the statement of my brother Solomon. Solomon is his brother. I mean, they grow together. Stated in the Quran, "O my Lord, forgive me and bestow on me the kingdom such should not belong to anybody after me." Like what? The kingdom of genie is under the control of Suleiman only. So Muhammad have no authority to capture one of the Suleiman soldiers. So Suleiman, he decided to let him go. I mean, Prophet Muhammad. And you are telling me why we are not converting to Islam? Come on. I mean, how many of you feel like converting right now? chain in your anus, flying carpet, flying mule. Muhammad, he captured an Afrit. Afrit, he want to bring him the throne of the throne and the women in the top of it. Afrit. You know, guys, sometimes I wish I have Afrit. Honestly, I wish I have Afrit. But anyway, you know, maybe one day, you never know. I mean, maybe next Christmas, Santa Claus will bring me Afrit. But look here, Suleiman, you have some Afrit in jail. Not all the genie are free, because they go to shift. When they finish their shift, they put them in the chain, so they will not play, like, because they are afraid, they are crazy. You know, they are evil, Satan. So when they finish work, they put them in jail, and he put a chain around their hands, brother. All right? And then he's saying, this is our gift. This is our gift. So bestow our withhold without rocking. What is that? This is wisdom. Anyone understand anything? I will shave it my 20-foot beard if you understand what the verse is saying. Okay, and then Muhammad, he jumped from Suleiman to Job. Like what? What? From Suleiman to Job? And then to drink, and this is what? What this verse have to do with the verse before it, with the verse after it, with the verse before it, with the verse after it, with the verse before it? What is this? Okay. So I'm ready. I'm convinced. And you know, you got me busted. By the way, I noticed when I leave the chat on, you will see all the Muslims coming, mentioning names of people to come and debate. Why, you know, Christian Prince, he cannot refute this guy. Where is this guy? All right. Let us continue with the comment. Oh, we have here a Christian person. A Christian person is schooling us how to talk. I like Christians when they school you how to talk. Very, very nice. Mr. Sadiq Motors, okay, he's saying, don't say anyone idiot, even in fun, because it's a massive sin. It's a consequence. It's very hard. And Jesus Christ never allowed us to make fun and hurt anyone. That's deep. And here there's a guy, his name is a Christian Prince, I'm assuming this is me. He said, you blind fools, for which is greater, the gold or the temple? And I'm quoting for him Matthew chapter 23, verse number 17. So I said to him, so you are like a fool who teach us not to say idiot, because Christianity teach you not to hurt the feeling of anyone. Oh boy. Isn't it fun to read the thought of people, you know, I mean, Christians, Muslims, I mean, some people, they are really weird. Since who told you that Christianity says, you see, in the Bible it says, don't say fool for somebody if he is not a fool, if you are just saying it to him, just to insult. But if he's a fool, he's a fool. If we go right now in the Bible and we search about the word fool, how many words we will find? How many times, not only Jesus, the disciple, they say that word. So when a kid, and I call them kids because obviously they are immature, speak and teach you and school you about what to say, you cannot say the word idiot. No, you can. Somebody believe that if he kisses a stone is going to erase his sin. What I will say to him, good for you, because we cannot hurt the feeling of somebody. Let him be deceived and go to hell. So all those verses are speaking about the fool and the foolish and the idiots. Do you know even what idiot mean? You know, as like English is not my first language, you know, as you know. I have funny English. But what idiot mean? So idiot mean a stupid person, a person of low intelligence. A person who believes in a flying carpet, inserting chain in his anus, the black dog is the devil, beating women is the way to be a good man, having sex with the children, killing somebody will take you to heaven, cursing people is the way to pray. If a man have orgasm first, the baby will be a boy. If the women have orgasm first, the baby will be a girl. Sin is a committed because Allah He forced you to do so. And then we have to fear Allah. And then Allah will forgive us. But Allah He wrote our destiny before He do that. So what I will say to such a person? What I will say to such a person? So, you know those Christians who school you about how to be Christian, but they themselves, they never brought one person to Christ? I think they are the best of the Christians. They school you when they never open a school themselves. What the Lord He said, from their fruits you shall know them. I'm not saying that I am a good person. No way. I mean, God is good only. But who are you? That is the question. To school us and tell us what to do. And as you see, all those, how many people they have a preaching, you know? I mean, okay, those who don't say the word fool, they don't say the word idiot, they don't say the word stupid. But how many of them they were able to bring someone out of Islam to Christianity? And I am the one who used those words. How many? Let us continue. Somebody here is correcting me yesterday about English. In the verse in the Quran, you remember the story of the dog? So it says four leg. He says mean the front legs, not four. Oh, okay. But my friend, in Arabic it says dhira'. So this is a false translation anyway. If you go to the chapter, the Quran describing a dog, and it says his two arms are open. In the English, they fabricate the translation. Always, in order to get the right thing, you can copy the Arabic and paste in Google Translation. It's a plain software, will not, take a side. Most of the time it works, But you will see that the word here is dhira'ihi, which means his two arms. Actually, we can do it right now. Google Translation. All right, we open Google Translation, and now we copy the word in the front of your eyes, and we take it to Google. Copy, paste. See? So the Quran says clearly that this dog, he is opening his two arms. Why? Because the stupid writers of the Quran, there is one of two options. Either Muhammad, he did not understand the story, which is a fiction story written about the seven sleepers, which is a Christian story, have nothing to do with the truth. It's just a fiction written about Christian being discriminated. So either Muhammad did not understand that the word is not kalbahum, it is kali'ahum, which means the provider, the protector, and he is an angel. So because he's an ignorant with the Aramaic language, he thought this is a kalbahum, which means a dog. Or it is the inscribe, he got it wrong. However, doesn't matter who is the one get it wrong, Muhammad or the one who wrote the Quran. Dogs don't have arms. In Arabic, you don't say dira'ul kalb. You don't. And I think it's the same in English. So here you see another proof of fabrication in the Quran, copying a story. And you actually, and if you read the story, you will die laughing. You know, like they ask Muhammad, okay, how many of them? How many they are? Are they 3? Are they 4? You know, when you ask a prophet and the prophet asks his God and the God he answers you, don't you expect an answer? Sure he will, right? He's God. I mean, very simple question. How many there are, those sleepers? Because Muhammad is a fraud, and he was afraid to give a correct or wrong answer. He don't know what is the answer. So he said, they are asking you, oh sorry, I got the wrong verse. They are asking you about how many they are. This one, 1822. Some they say they are 3 and their dog is number 4. Okay. And some they say they are 5 and their dog is number 6. Guessing at random. Okay. And some they say 7 and their dog is number 8. Now Muhammad will give you the answer. Say, Muhammad, my Lord know best. So what is the number? Unbelievable. And you know, so what is the number? What is the point of this verse now? Some they say they are 3 and their dog is number 4. Some they say they are 4 and their dog is number 5. Some they say they are 5 and their dog is number 6. Some they say they are 6 and their dog is 7. Some they say they are 7 and their dog is number 8. Some they say they are 8 and their dog is number 9. Some they say they are... So what the number? After all this drama, what this verse for? The answer is Allah knows best. Do you see the answer? Secondly, in which language you say they are 4 and their dog is number 5? In which language? In Arabic? In English? You don't count a dog as number 4. You say 3 men and 1 dog. 4 men and 1 dog. You don't say, and he is number 4, unless he is a man. Anyone want to ask me about nuclear? Hey Christian Prince, how many proton inside the neutron? Some they say there is 4 and their neutron number 1. And some they say there are 4 proton and 5 neutron. And some they say there are 10 neutron and 4 proton. I say to you, my God told me Allah knows best. Like, what is the answer? I'm truly convinced that this is from God. It is from God. All right. CP, do you work? I'm working, my friend. You don't like my work? Zenship? Look, Zenship is not worried about the stupid things we are showing the screen. CP, do you work? Do you work, CP? Do I have like a second option? Some they say CP he work and and some they say he don't. I say Allah knows best. Silly people. Let us continue with the comment section, the section of comment. All right. Here there's a guy, supposedly he is an atheist. But obviously he is siding with Islam. Little bit. Or maybe he's a Muslim undercover. There is a stoning death sentence in Christianity. So Christianity is no more peep than Islam. Although I despise Islam, but I do sorely agree with confidence that stoning of a woman and a man for adultery is not mentioned in the Quran. They are mentioned in 100 lashes. Obviously, he's a Muslim. Abdul, the stoning verse was in the Quran, but maybe you do not know. Maybe you do not know that a goat ate it. What? A goat, she ate the Quran. And since then, this goat is wanted. So if you ever, it happened, that you have any information about the one who ate the Quran, please don't hesitate, for she is wanted. That verse is missing about stoning until now. So when an idiot like you, here we go, we have to say the word idiot, say it's not in the Quran, so what? If it's not in the Quran, the Muslims still practice it. Is that will make it different? Huh? According to Aisha, and you know Aisha, she never lie. You know Aisha, she's a good woman, the best of women. She said that the verses of stoning was under the pillow, the Quran was under the pillow of the Prophet. And then we were busy with Muhammad's death. Muhammad is dead now. He is still in the bed, you know. So the verse of stoning and the breastfeeding for adult, I wish this verse still is there. I love it. The verse of stoning and breastfeeding for adult, 10 times, I mean, make it a 20. What's wrong with you? I mean, we are men and we are hungry all the time. 10 times only. So now an adult like me, he go to a woman like her, and she is going being ordered to give me her breast to suckle her 10 times for the sake of the wisdom of Allah. Why 10 times only? What if I am still hungry? And exactly I will do what 10 times? I will suckle what? Do you think women, they are a goat? She have, even goat, she don't have milk all the time. I will be suckling what exactly? So the stoning to death and the breastfeed for adult 10 times was in the Quran. And the paper was under my pillow when the Messenger of Allah died. We were preoccupied with his death, and at times sheep came and ate it. Guilty. Guilty. You like it, you don't? She's guilty. I mean, I know many of you support animal rights, especially if you are from the Democratic Party. You know, you don't support like a human right, but you support animal right. Like you want to do abortion, but you defend if somebody. Anyway, oh boy. But how the goat she do that? No respect to the book of God, to the prophet. The prophet is dead, and the goat, she is in the top of him, and she flip him from the bed, and she push him from the pillow, and she grab the page from under the pillow, and now she's chewing it. And look, she look at us as nothing happened. Like what? Go back to that comment. So the guy, he said in Christianity there's a stoning to death, which is a lie. Because Christian Prince, a friend of mine, he said Funny, Tom, false name. That is the law of Moses, not Christianity. And yes, there's a difference between the law of Moses and Christianity. Jesus says it's been said to you, but I say to you. There's a law was given for a reason, for a time. And when Jesus came, obviously there's a change. And the change is in front of your eyes. If you go to John 8, and you can read it from verse 4, 5, 6, etc., you will see that when the Jews, they brought a woman to Jesus, she committed adultery. What Jesus did he stone her? Or he said to her, go and do sin no more. So liars, they say to you that in Christianity we have a stoning to death. We don't. Otherwise, show me women being stoned by Jesus or the followers of Jesus for adultery. So you are a liar. Now we continue with the comments. Let us see if there is something important there. I don't want to keep you dizzy. Let me turn off the thing here, my screen. Sorry for that. Waiting for a comment, something worth to answer. All right. We have here a Muslim, he called himself Islam is true. Okay, sound good. Let us see his comment. This person here is answering somebody about chapter 2 in Al-Baqarah, verse number 26. He said, yes, because even a leaf cannot fail without God's permission. Okay. Is that literally or metaphorically? Which means like, yeah, God is supposedly, he is the one who made everything. No, in Islam, they make it literally. Which means even if you kill somebody, it's not you who killed him. It's Allah who killed him. And here you see the funny and stupid things about this religion. Allah will judge you for killing somebody if he, let us say, don't agree with the killing. But in the same time, he is the one who killed, not you. If you go in the Quran, you will find this. Chapter 18, verse number 17. The Quran says, "O you Muslim, you slew them not, but Allah slew them." If Allah slew them, so why the Muslims need to kill? So Muhammad is a very, very deceiving person. Those who attack the innocent people, they slaughter them, they rape them. Muhammad, they want to make them free from guilt. Don't feel guilty. Go kill. You slew them not. It is not you who throw your arrow. It is Allah. The translation here is stupid and false. Let us change the translator. This is who Biktal. Because he did not mention the arrow. This is why, you know, knowing the language can save you a lot from deception. You killed them not, but Allah killed them. And you throw not when you did throw. Throw what? Throw your arrow. But Allah is the one who throw. And then this Muhammadan here, he keeps saying, he continues speaking. He led us astray if we are bad. Look at this guy. Allah will lead you astray if you are bad. But you will not be bad unless he leave you astray. He was explaining why the Quran says that Allah deceive and he led you astray. He misguide you. He fool you. The answer is yes, Allah, he led us astray if we are bad. But my friend, you will not be bad unless you led astray first. You know, sometimes I don't know how people think. Do even they have a brain? Even did you use it? So Allah will lead you astray if you are bad. So what guidance for then? Only for the one who is guided? The one is not doing bad. Obviously is guided already. So Allah will give guidance for the one who is doing good. A brain of an ant. Big brain. Huge. Size doesn't matter. We have to admit size does matter. And the one who Allah deceive, you see, he keeps saying send astray, it says deceive. The one who Allah deceive, you cannot find a way for him. Shall we continue with the comment or enough for today? Because the video is becoming longer, right? Here we have somebody posting for us different translation. Chapter 4, An-Nisa. Sahih International, wavering between the none. Okay, so Allah, he leave astray, he will never find a way for him. Oh, so the one Allah, he causes to go astray, he causes you to go astray, he causes you. So what is his guilt? The one who Allah caused to err. Allah, he caused me to err. And then after he caused me to err, he will not let me fix it. Yes, brother. Very wise religion. Look at this. Here, somebody, yesterday I said the Muslims, they have a fatwa to kill Mickey Mouse. And he is saying like he was, laughing. Maybe you think I was joking. My friend, this is Islam. Let us try to find the Mickey Mouse fatwa. Okay. Fatwa against Mickey Mouse. Saudi Sheikh slammed Disneyland Mickey Mouse as a soldier of Satan. Says impure corrupter must be killed according to Islamic law. And by the way, since then, Mickey Mouse is in the hide. In other way, he's in the run. But I have to say to you, between me and you, I always in touch with him. So he's okay. He say hello to everybody. Okay? Mickey Mouse is safe. Alhamdulillah. Fatwa against Mickey Mouse, yes. Mickey Mouse must die. Mickey Mouse must what? Must die. I mean, what we have to sign in this website? Forget it. Phony websites. This is the Sheikh, actually. This video is in YouTube. You know, you can go and watch it. Jihad and in Tom and Jerry. Fatwa issued to kill Mickey Mouse. Can you answer where is the Injil of Jesus? Oh, okay. My friend, first of all, Jesus, he himself, he is the Injil, which means Jesus is the walking, talking, living word of God. So when somebody is saying to us, can you answer and say, where is the Injil of Jesus? That is a very silly question. Because Jesus is the word of God who came down to this earth. He is the Injil. If you mean a book written by Jesus, Jesus said that the heaven and the earth will be destroyed, but my word will not. So how the word preserved to us? Through his disciples. Whatever he say. However, the word in Christianity is way more than a book written. It is Christ himself. And if you are a Muslim, and maybe I'm assuming you are a Muslim, I want to ask you the same question. As long as you are a person who believes there's something is called the Injil of Jesus, which is not true. This is not true. Jesus did not write books. Only fool, they believe that Jesus, he wrote books, or he been given books, like your God, Allah. But the question is, as long you are a person asking, where is the Injil of Jesus, shouldn't we ask Allah? Because Allah is the one who said, Allah, he gave Jesus Injil. Where is the Injil of Jesus? See, in Christianity, we don't have Injil of Jesus. Can you answer now? Allah, he gave Jesus Injil. Where we can find it? My God, he did not, and he did not receive an Injil, for he is God himself. Make sense? Why Jesus want to receive a book if he is the one, if he is the author of all books? You know what I mean? Why he need to receive a book if he is God? But in the Quran, Jesus, he received a book, it's called Injil. And here we ask the Muslims, why it's even called Injil? Your God, Allah, he was copying the Christians using the Greek book. I thought Allah and the Muslim believe that Jesus was sent to the Israelis. So how he was sent to the Jews, but his book is called Injil? Look at this. My name is a Christian prince. I speak Arabic. And my book name to you, I will give it to you for free. Bruce Lee. Makes sense. I don't speak, you don't speak the language. And I'm writing a book to you. And you are not Chinese. Yet I'm writing to you a book in Chinese. So if the Muslim, they say Jesus was only a prophet for the Jews, and then his book is a Greek book. This is showing you how shallow the copy-paste prophet, his name is Muhammad. By the way, guys, to be honest with you, what do you think about my Chinese? I mean, come on, I want to be humble, you know, like, chi hu ha. And, you know, see people flying in the Chinese movies. I mean, nobody can beat lying in movies The American movies, nobody can beat them in line as much as the Chinese movies. Unbelievable. You see the guy, in a second, he's in the top of the tree. I mean, I want to do that. And then, like, they are walking in the top of the branches, and the sound, like the sound effect, it sounds like Muhammad making a story. Like Rambo, you know, like Rambo, his gun never get empty, and once he was shot in the left shoulder, in the next scene, it was the shot, it was in the right shoulder. The director, he forgot where he was shot. I'm telling you, I speak Chinese very well, you know. Actually, my ancestors, they are Chinese. So my friend, when Muslims they say, where is the Injil of Jesus? Say to him, you idiot, who is the one told you that Jesus, he have Injil? Is God talking? What is the book of Allah? You know, when the Muslims they say that they have a book, is that the book? Is this the book in front of us? Is the book of Allah? Show us. Where is the book of Quran of Muhammad? They don't have a copy of Muhammad. They don't even have a page of Muhammad. They don't even have a book of Uthman. They don't have a book of Al-Bukhari. They don't have a book of Sahih. You see all those we show you in the screen? They are not there. Like Al-Bukhari. Okay, who? Where is Al-Bukhari? Where is the book of Al-Bukhari? Anybody knows? Do you Muslim have Al-Bukhari? You don't have. Do you have a Sahih Muslim? You don't have. Al-Bukhari. Look at this story here. You remind me of a story. Guys, do you want to sleep? Do you want to sleep? Zen ship. CP, answer me. Answer you about what? What do you want? The messenger of Allah said, when some people were sailing in the sea, their food was finished. They went out seeking bread. Look, look, look. They have no food. Now they are seeking bread. I mean, you are in the middle of the sea, and now you are seeking McDonald's. Bread. Is it like normal, like you are in the middle of the sea, and now you are seeking bread where? They want to stop in McDonald's? Not food, bread. No, they are seeking bread. Okay. They were met by a jassasa. Antichrist spy. What? Who is Al Jassasa? She is Antichrist spy. That's deep. We have to admit that the Prophet of Allah, he have knowledge of everything. The Antichrist, he have a spy, and it's a female woman. Her name is a Jassasa. That's deep. Zen Chip want to know about nationality of Muhammad. I mean, what is this? What kind of a silly question is that? First of all, we do not know if Muhammad is exist or not. Secondly, supposedly he's an Arab. I mean, the guy, he speaks Arabic, so what he will be? He must be an Indian. My friend, take it easy. Is Muhammad Saudi or Jordanian? Jordanian. First of all, there's nothing is called Jordanian. Jordan is not a country. To say Jordanian. The word Arab is a word mean people who live in the desert. It's not an ethnic. Only naive, uneducated people think that Arab is an ethnic. It is not. This is an Aramaic word, the origin of it. Whoever live in the desert, they call them Arab. And please don't take me out of my topic. I mean, either you can focus with me or don't. What this question have to do with us now? Why people, they are, they are suffering from flight of thoughts. I'm talking to you about a topic. Either you respect what we are talking about or go. You don't like the topic, go and come when we are saying, who have a question? And you people, don't repeat and post again what people they say. As long the question have nothing to do with the topic. This is adult, mature. Yes, we are laughing. This is comedy. But we want mature people to focus with us. So now we are talking about the spy, the jassasa. Suddenly we are talking about Jordanian. What does have to do with this? I don't know. You tell me. People. It's impossible to open a school. Thank God I did not open a school for, for kids. Anyway, so Muhammad, he knew about the spy, which is the Antichrist spy. And now the Prophet, he will tell you about her. I said to Abu Salama, what is a jassasa? He replied, she's a woman, trailing the hair of her skin, of her head. She said, in this castle. He then narrated the rest of blah, 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 the story. There's a movie, I forgot the name of the movie. Like there's a 3 guys or 2 guys, they were going, and then like a bunch of witches, they appear to them and they put for them in front of them, like they took them to a cave and they start eating fruits, blah, 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 blah. Anyone remember her? The movie? I don't know what the name, I don't know if one of you remember the movie. So Muhammad claiming that there is a woman, she is a jassasa, and she is this one who is going to spy for the Antichrist. However, Muhammad in different place, as a chapter 27, verse number 82, he make a jassasa work for Allah, not for the Antichrist, and she will come with the stick of Musa and the ring of Solomon. This guy is really messed up. I don't know what the name of the movie. I'm trying to remember so we can put the picture on the screen. Like the guy, he was supposedly a prince, she ran away, and the guy, he is a son of a farmer. Then he went with his brothers to find her and save her, blah, blah, I don't know. Very, very close to Muhammad's story, anyway. Anyway, so if we continue with the comment, the comments are fun, but showing you a different level of education and different level of thinking. And sometimes I ask myself, after all what we show on the screen, and we give evidence and reference, and it's come to you in a very fast, I mean, you see, I don't prepare really. I just change the topic before I go live. A second before I go live, I read the comment, I decide to change the, the topic from speaking about how Allah created the cat to this. So after all what we do, and we are providing unlimited numbers of reference, nothing what we say is not shown in the screen. Yet people, they are still swimming with their ignorance. And I'm not saying all of you, I'm saying there is a huge part of people. You should educate yourself. Education is power. When you are educated, if you go and sit in a place, people listen to you. And education is not a degree. Mistakenly, people think if somebody have a PhD, he's educated. He might be an idiot who do not know how to say two words together. Education is far away from degrees. Have nothing to do with it. So I hope we are helping you by arming you with all kind of source of education when it's come to religion. I don't claim to be, I am a person who can educate you. You see, all of us, we have a side of ignorance. You know, like if I try to use to read a page in English, I will make many mistakes in reading, right? Because why? I have a weakness, ignorance, form of ignorance in the language. But that will not make you, you know, lack of, let us say, knowledge as much as like, you know, it's a language. It's just a form of communication. But the problem is going to be if we are people who believe in God, yet we do not know who is our God, and we do not know what our God teach. The problem will be if we are going to debate somebody about God or about his religion, and yet we do not know his religion. So how an ignorant can win an argument? There's verses in the Bible about ignorant or fool. A fool is not interested in the truth. A fool is interested in the argument. He want to argue. Don't be like them. Do we have any question? Now we are saying, anyone have a question before we finish for today? Anyone have a question before we finish for today? Now you can ask me a question out of the topic we mentioned before. Here we go. Anyone? Okay, look like we don't. When we say who have a question, nobody asks question. When we don't, you know, nobody asks. Where Allah He prays in the Quran? Yeah, you remember when you know we ask Muslims about Allah He pray for Muhammad, like He pray. They said He pray for, not to. But it doesn't matter. And then they say that the word here, pray, mean He send a blessing. In chapter 33, verse number 56. However, a little thinking about the verses, you will see that this doesn't make sense, and it's even making it more stupid. Allah, this is chapter 33, verse number 56 again. Allah send His salat. I don't know how it says, where is the word send? Anyone can tell me, show me in Arabic where it says send? Send? Here we go. This is the verse in Arabic. You know what? Let us do this. Why we don't copy the text as it is and we take it to Prophet Google, peace upon him, translation? Shall we? Google translation. Alhamdulillah. Here we go. Do you see it? Anyone see the word send? Anyone see the word blessing? They are not there. You see how easy it is? They lie in the translation. It says, إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. Indeed, Allah and His angels pray upon Muhammad. Oh, who you believe, pray on him. So all the translation is a fabrication. The word send is not there. The word blessing is not there. The word pray is there. On Muhammad is there. Allah and the angels are praying on Muhammad. Show us where Aisha, she said, okay. But those will show in English, you know. Let's see. Let us see. Where Aisha, she said Al-Baqarah. Here we go. But remember, I cannot find it for you in English because this is not in their translation. Let us see here. I will give you the link so you can have the reference yourself. Give me a second, I will put it for you on the screen. This is mentioned not only by Aisha, mentioned by many people, you know, but Aisha is one of them. This page is very long. Here we go. This is the book of As-Suyuti, Imam As-Suyuti, one of the biggest. Actually, this guy is a genius too, I have to admit. I mean, he have a lot of knowledge for sure. I mean, this guy, his head must be a very, very big brain. Yet, he believes in a stupid religion called Islam. Let us see where is the hadith of Aisha. This is about... This is the same hadith. Let's see here. For some reason I cannot. You see that this they have the whole book in one page almost, so it's going to be. Let me look in different website. Hold on. You cannot even search for it. Okay. You see, I found the hadith, but I want to find it in the whole book. It says here, is reported by the Imam Al-Hafiz Al-Suyuti and Aisha. She said that the chapter of Al-Ahzab used to be read in the time of the Prophet as 200 verses. But when Uthman, he wrote the Quran or Mus'haf, we could not find except what we have now. And we can take this, or we can use Google Translation. Aisha, she said, Surah Al-Baqarah, you know, Surah Al-Ahzab, sorry, were to read at that time of the Messenger as 200 verses. When Uthman, he wrote the Quran, we don't have except what we have now. The translation is not too much perfect, but it does the job. Let me copy the link for you and you can have it. But I wanted to find the original the book, so not from just a website, you know, a quotation. All right, any other question? You know, for me, who made Maryam Brightnet? According to which religion? According to Islam or according to Christianity? You have to make the question clear. Okay, somebody's saying here, let me take it one by one. There's too many. It's hard to follow it up with everybody. Is it true that Muhammad, he predict that the Arab, they will be building high building? First of all, the Arab, because Muslim, they claim that people of Yemen, they are Arab. And people of Yemen, they have high buildings since long time ago. And the reason for that, because it's a mountain, there's no flat ground, so they have to build up. Building a house is very hard in the start. After that, it's easy. So they have second floor, third floor, etc. However, if you go in the hadith, if any Muslim actually he's brave enough to accept this hadith, let me know. Because this hadith itself proved Muhammad to be false prophet. I will open the hadith for you and I will show you why. Alright, this is the hadith. This is Sahih Bukhari, so Muslim cannot say it is not true. And this is the same hadith. They say to you that this is clear prophecy from the Prophet. The Arab will have high buildings. But how come they ignore the rest of the story? Always when you are debating Muslims, read the story. Don't make them fool you. They cut a verse, they cut a sentence, and they said he said that. What about the rest? Read carefully. The hour will not establish till, number one, two big groups fight each other, whereupon they will be greater in number of casualty on both sides, and they will be following one the same religion doctrine. Later we will find that those are the Christians. Number two, till a 30 Dajjal, 30% claim to be the false Messiah. Number three, religious knowledge is taken away, which means no Muslim left. Number four, earthquake will increase in number. Number five, time will pass quickly. Is our time is the same? Still the same. Number six, affliction will appear. You know, like problems, blah, blah. I mean, this is a normal prediction. And then a killing will increase. And then wealth will be abundance. You people, you find money in the street and you don't take it. Like you walk in the street, you find money, nobody will take it. That's it. And then And nobody will be worried about wealth because nobody cares for wealth. Everybody is rich. Nobody even accepts zakat. You give in donation, you say, I do not need to take it for you. I don't want it. When you afford help to somebody or money to somebody, he will say, I don't need it. Number 9, tell people complete with one another, constructing the high buildings. So we have 8 false prophecy have to happen before they build the building. Do you see it? What is the one who asked me the question? So before the Arab build high buildings, we should arrive to a time that if you give a person money, he will say, I don't need it. What are you talking about? I do not need money. Do you see it, how easy it is? Somebody saying, you claim that every time that Aisha did not have her period. Let us take a selfie for you, my friend. Smile. And we will put your question in a second in the screen. So he's saying, you claim that Aisha, she was not having her period. Give me a second. Can you prove it to me? Let us find you the reference. What we can do. And if I prove it to you, are you going to leave Islam, my friend? Or you are just asking me to prove things to you because it's like a game, you know, prove it to me. You know, there's people who make a challenge just for the sake of it challenging, just to waste time. And there is people who make a challenge for the sake of learning and doing something about it. I have the hate in front of me in Arabic, but I want to find it in English for you. Okay. You will leave Islam if I find it for you? Okay, no problem. Then I will take my time to find it for you, my friend. My pleasure. Sometimes when you want something, it's not there. But don't think I'm trying to avoid it. I will not leave until I show it to you. Because now he might say, oh, suddenly he cannot find it now. I will give you the link in Arabic and in English. All right. All right, we found it finally. I apologize for keeping you waiting for long. I hope we have a good customer service. The only problem we have that sometimes Muslim website they don't function. Here we go. I don't want to open. Hold on. Let me try a different hadith. All right. Actually, I have the photocopy in my Patreon. You can go and see it. The link was there, but I don't want to go to Patreon. For some reason, the website here is not. When I search it, it doesn't come. I will close. Maybe I have something wrong with my cookies. You know, cookies can do things. Here we go. Finally, thank God. Took forever. All right, this is Sahih Bukhari for the one who asked me, and this is the reference in front of you. Hadith number 6130. I used to play with the dolls in the presence of the Prophet, and my girlfriends also used to play with me. When Allah Messenger used to enter my dwelling, between two brackets, they used to hide themselves, but the Prophet would call them to join and play with me. She is a kid. And playing with the dolls, symbols, and images is forbidden. But it was allowed for Aisha at that time, as she was a little girl, not yet reached the age of puberty. And then he give you additional reference for that, Fathul Bari, page number 143, very number 13. So the person who asked me if I give you reference, and here we go, this is the link. You said you will leave Islam, my friend. Are you accepting to leave Islam? What was his name? Are you there? We found you the reference, we gave you the link, and you promise if I find it for you, you will leave Islam. Where are you, my friend? My friend, this is in the time of the attack of Khaybar. She is already with him for almost, 6-7 years. She is in his house. I mean, she's in his house. Well, she's his wife.
Isn't you Muslim? You say that Muhammad he consumed the marriage when she was 9, and this is when they took her to his house, supposedly. Anyway, if you want to play game, it's up to you. We do our part. Any other question? Any? Islam is the fastest growing religion. You know Abdul Samad, you remind me, excuse my language, of the penis of Zayd. You know the story of the penis of Zayd? According to your prophet stories, that when Muhammad he wanted to have sex with the wife of his own son, each time his son Zayd want to have sex with her, his son from adoption, Allah he make his penis swell to the point he cannot have sex. And this is, I believe, is the fastest growing penis. So I don't know what make you think that Islam is the fastest growing religion. Is that based on the story of the penis? The miracle of the penis? Because I like a woman, so her husband cannot sleep with her, Allah will make his penis swell? The swelling penis? I never heard of such a story. I mean, the guy is a perverted man. His name is Muhammad, going after a woman, she is married, flirting with her, and then the husband want to sleep with her, Allah make his penis swell. That was the fastest growing penis in history. I don't see an answer from you. If you want me to show you the reference, go for it. You want to challenge me and call me? Abdul Samad? He will play dead now. Anyway, guys, I think we have enough for today. We will give you time to watch the video. Don't forget, please, to download it, because as you know, I don't keep videos on my channel. People, they ask me, where is the video? My friend, always learn this. I don't keep videos in my channel. If you find a video you wanna, like there's a video you wanna watch it, search the same title. Many others, they download the video, they have it in their YouTube. This is the only way. I keep my videos maximum for a few days, sometimes a few hours only. Sometimes I don't even keep it for an hour. So please try to prove Muslims are worshipping God by pagan ritual. You see, we show Muslims everything we show, and to show them that Islam is false. I mean, everything. Since we start talking until now, did you see anything can be a reason to worship Allah? I mean, all the crazy stuff we just heard. This is the only reason to stop worshipping God, because of ritual. They can say to you, those rituals is not from Islam. They can play games. Don't focus in one thing. Focus in the head of the snake. You cannot kill the snake by hitting the tail. Focus in the head. All right? So anyway, I want to say thank you guys for being here, and I will see you again maybe tomorrow. Actually, I will give you time, because I noticed, like, we have the video we made yesterday about how Allah created the dogs. Nobody watched it. I mean, I don't know why. I have no idea. So maybe tomorrow I should not come, so people watch and see, give you time to watch. Maybe we are overdue. I mean, we are doing too much work, too much videos, so to the point people don't have time to watch it all. We will see. So, and I will see you soon again. We pray to the Lord to open the eyes and the heart of the Muhammadan to see the truth, and the truth will set them free. Be kind to them. We say the word is stupid, but not because we want to make fun of you. but because you believe in something stupid. I have to be honest with you. I just say to you what I believe. I can be a hypocrite and say to you, oh, you are wonderful. You are right. People who loves you is the one who make you see the truth, not the one who agree with you in everything you do. A woman, she destroy her son because she never told him he did wrong. Whatever he do, he is wonderful. And then he end in jail. He end as a criminal. He end doing everything wrong. She destroyed him because she did not do her job as a mother. Same as a father. So if somebody loves you, is not the one who really agree with you in everything you do. He should agree only when you do right. And when you don't, they should be very aggressive with you so they can correct you, not because they hate you, but because they love you. So we love the Muslims, and because we love them, we are tough on them so they can see the truth, and the truth will set them free. Compare any speech of Muhammad in his funny, stupid Quran and any speech of Jesus. How you can even compare? How we can compare the amazing wisdom, the holiness. There is people, they speak about ethic, but they have lack of it. And all of us, we are sinners. I'm not qualified to speak about it, because all of us, we are sinners. We talk about sin is bad, but we do sin. But when it's come to the Messiah, he is the only one who can speak about it, for he never did it. Who can speak against it, for he never did it. There is people who preach, but they are sinners. And there's God who make a speech, who is holy. So compare between the man you call him Muhammad and Christ, who his name is amazing. Just his name, the Christ, is astonishing. So I pray to the Lord to open their eyes and their heart. And we pray that the work we do will bring more Muslims out of the false cult of Muhammad. And we pray that liars will not be able to deceive you, for there is many out of them, they are there trying to fool you. They make tons of videos, spend a lot of money trying to promote Islam. But that can be working with the person who decides to close his eyes and not to see the truth. So please download my videos, add subtitle, translate them, make languages, Indian, Chinese, Korean, whatever you want. They are for free. My videos are for free. And if you are a person who live in a poor country, like certain countries which they cannot afford to have my books, we have the books for you for free. We have my books translated to many languages in those poor countries. Indonesia, Albania, even Russia, even Serbian, Croatian, many languages, and they are for free for you. So you might learn, you might share, you might educate your family, and you might not have no excuse to be fooled. We give them for free not because we are rich, but because the Lord always, he is our provider, and in him we trust. Thank you very much for being here. May the Lord bless you, and I will see you soon again. Christ is Lord, Islam is false, and God bless.